Hello, my name is Carlos, and these are my partners, Ahmed and Ben.
We are here today to present the Scratch extension for educators and students who use Scratch as a learning tool.
So our extension, Scratch Text, is based on Scratch, which is an easy to use online programming environment with a drag and drop editor where the program commands sort of snap into place like Lego bricks. And it's a great teaching tool for children and teens to learn the fundamentals of programming, but this drag and drop graphical editor doesn't translate directly to programming with modern production languages like C or Java.
So our extension aims to bridge that gap by allowing users to learn text-based coding alongside their drag and drop block creations. Scratch programs can be seamlessly converted from a graphical representation into a text-based one, and vice versa, just by switching to the editor tab.
This extension doesn't fundamentally change how Scratch works, but instead it creates a new way to read and write programs in Scratch. To make the transition from graphical programming into text-based programming even easier, the language we've implemented closely approximates simple English sentences, making it really easy to read and understand.
Also, the extension is integrated directly into Scratch. It runs locally and does not require any extra software or servers.
And at any time during editing, the user can select the text tab, and the extension will read the blocks and convert them into a text-based code. Do you want to demonstrate that? There we go. So there's a Scratch block there, and if we click on the text tab, it just converts that into a text representation using the language we've implemented. We have also implemented the Draft.js text editor framework, which allows us to create entities, which lets us link these lines of code back to the original blocks in the Scratch editor, which is helpful because that means a change in one can be seamlessly reflected in the other as the user switches back and forth between text and graphical editor.
Users can manipulate the text here at will, and the blocks will update as the user switches back to the standard Scratch editor, as you've seen here. Likewise, the user can add new blocks in this text tab without having to drag them from the sidebar anymore. The extension builds blocks using keywords and assembles them on the fly.
Scratch Text also plans on incorporating development environments such as Visual Studio and Atom. Some planned features include syntax highlighting, autocomplete, and a spell checker.
And that concludes our presentation for Scratch Text. Thank you all so much for your time, and we hope to see you using our extension in the future.